Hello everyone, welcome to the Family Business Show. I'm Roger Balzer. Our question for today is, how do I start the most difficult and vexing conversation of all time? Which is, how will my business transition? I agree this is one of the most difficult conversations for family businesses. 9 out of 10 companies in America are family owned and controlled by the family. Only 30% of them though will make it to the second generation, and only 3% will make it to the third generation. Any business owners or founders who are watching this video, you've got a 3% chance of your business making it to your grandchildren. And in fairness, that's not necessarily the grandchildren's fault. Sometimes the industry just changes. What happens though is the previous generation unintentionally designs the business to actually fail in the hands of the next generation. It's not their desire, but it is this idea of gifting the voting shares that makes it very difficult for the next generation to innovate inside the business. I often ask business owners, has anybody here inherited a watch, a painting, something from a grandparent, aunt, or uncle? Did you take the watch and go to a pawn shop and sell it immediately? Yeah, what'd you do? Well, they clean it, they keep it in a safe place, they're holding on to it for the next generation. Again, they're holding it on for the next and keeping it in a safe place for the next generation. A family business is gifted is treated in the same way. The next generation doesn't feel like they have the authentic permission to change or pivot or alter the business model or platform because they didn't buy it. It's not theirs to change, so they keep it just like the watch. They keep it exactly like they found it. I find this very interesting because I've had the privilege of sitting down with some very wealthy people in this country. They're from very large, prestigious families that are sometimes 3, 4, 5 generations deep into passing on businesses. It's interesting. Their view of wealth is a combination of 2 things. Number 1 is, and most importantly, preserving wealth. What's the fascination about the way they look at it? They're not concerned about preserving the business. They're concerned about preserving wealth for the next generation. The very successful ones have addressed the question regarding the sale and the time of the sale of the business. They look at wealth as being the most important aspect, not the identity surrounding the business and what dad built or grandpa built. Because at some point, all businesses, they run their course. We don't have buggy whip operators out there anymore. The dynastic families, they nail it. They don't get emotional about their operating businesses. You understand that at the end of the day, that operating business represents one stock. The families that make the leap from a single operating business to diversified assets, those are the successful families because they made the leap. Number 2 is simple. Don't give your kids anything. Make them earn every damn last piece. Well, that's all for this week. Please keep the questions coming. You can email your questions to roger@balzerwealth.com or shoot me a text at 440-610-3012. Until next time, make it a great day.